This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of July 23, 2024. Many residents of northern Indiana were saddened Monday by the announced closure of the Offbeat Mascot Hall of Fame in Whiting. The museum was increasing its revenues, but Whiting Mayor Steve Spebar tells Inside Indiana Business the move to close the Hall of Fame and sell the building to British Petroleum is a smart move for the long-term financial health of the city.
They've been able to whittle into the deficit as time has gone by year, and I'm sure they would have done continued improvement. But it still operates at a loss to the taxpayers, and we weren't in the position where we'd be breaking even anytime soon. So when this opportunity came up, at least for discussion, we were interested in having a discussion.
BP operates a massive oil refinery in Whiting, and the Hall of Fame's closure paves the way for the oil company to move forward with plans for a multi-million-dollar redevelopment project at the site, which is part of the city's Stadium District. The Hall of Fame building will likely be converted into an office complex, and BP is investing $18 million in total for the project. With the land purchased, the city will be able to pay back $11 million at bonds it still owes on the Mascot Hall of Fame, as well as $3.8 million in bonds on other parcels included in the deal. The Mascot Hall of Fame will close September 14th. Officials in southwest Indiana are one step closer to repairing the historic but long-neglected New Harmony Bridge. The bridge in Posey County over the Ohio River has been closed for 12 years, but Bridge Authority member Ellen Shanzel Hoskins hopes a $150,000 federal grant could be the key to unlocking more economic growth in the region.
We believe it's going to be a huge economic stimulus for both states. We need to have something that will create jobs, something that will bring people to the area, and something that will improve the safety of residents.
The grant money will go toward getting a bridge condition report and to make progress towards construction. Shanzel Hoskins said the bridge's closure has been felt locally in all aspects of life, including the loss of tourism revenues and increased transportation mileage. State authorities continue to apply for grants to repair the New Harmony Bridge, which could cost up to $25 million. Indy football fans are in luck as the Big Ten announced Tuesday it will continue to play its conference championship game in Indianapolis through at least 2028. Indianapolis and Lucas Oil Stadium have hosted the Big Ten championship game every year since 2011. The Big Ten recently expanded to 18 teams, adding USC, UCLA, Oregon, and Washington. This year, the championship game will feature the top two teams in the conference standings as opposed to the previous division system. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation invite you to the Engage Indiana series, presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. With an unrelenting focus on growing Indiana's economy, we'll dive into each region's unique challenges and distinct opportunities for growth. 9 regions, one goal. Indiana's bold future starts here. Discover more and register at ibj.com/engage.
The Rachlin Murphy Museum of Art on Notre Dame's campus is getting a $2.5 million donation from the Lilly Endowment. Notre Dame says the grant will help the museum improve the public's understanding of religion and foster greater knowledge of and respect for diverse religious traditions. The Rachlin Murphy Museum opened in December and features 70,000 square feet of art from around the world and sits on the southern edge of Notre Dame's campus. The grant is made through the Lilly Endowment's Religion and Cultural Institutions Initiative. Admission to the museum is free. And the Boone County Economic Development Corporation is adding a new vice president. Last week, Jessica Schwartz began her role with the corporation, which will focus on small business and workforce development. Schwartz told Inside Indiana Business she's excited about the challenge of encouraging economic growth in all parts of Boone County.
Boone County is one of the fastest growing counties right now in the state of Indiana, and that's for a lot of reasons. But there really is a place for everybody in this county.
Schwartz previously worked in economic development in Morgan County as well as Ukraine before the COVID-19 pandemic. Longtime broadcaster Betsy Ross is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Marek Mazurek for Inside Indiana Business Radio.